What's poppin', y'all? Someone get Famous Dex on the phone immediately because, oh man, goddamn. Diddy is probably facing the most stress he's ever had to face in life, on top of what he's already been going through just from the lawsuit alone, as well as it's kind of, things are starting to peak. We had the Keefe D thing, which resurfaced the conversation around Diddy allegedly ordering the hit on Tupac. Then after that, we had this Diddy lawsuit, and we had the Diddy lawsuit came after the Cassie lawsuit, which he ended up settling. So it's been this it's been this kind of avalanche that's forming. Like the snowball's just getting faster and faster and faster. And the most recent one is his home's being raided by Coastally. So he got raided by the Department of Homeland Security in his Miami Star Island home, as well as in LA. And then his sons got arrested. This white dude that used to be some Division I basketball player got arrested in Miami, that they were saying is his, or was his, drug mule for a while. And this is something that is believable, because if you take a look at it, they were saying Diddy had drugs from the Cassie thing. She was saying he was giving her drugs, he was putting stuff in people's champagne, or they were saying he was having his sons do that, this other lawsuit, which I don't throw as much merit on as much as I do Cassie's. And a lot of people are reading the lawsuit, and they're calling it the indictment for Lil Rodney, which people have, even women that have been mentioned in that, have come out and said, hey, this wasn't necessarily true, what this guy said. So I don't trust that guy. It's a 75-page thing. I've went through it. Some of it is probably real, but I don't know what's real from fake. This guy's trying to chase some money, so I'm really not interested in taking what he said and then bringing it and pretending that it's valid. Although, with the amount of rumors that we're getting and the way that this is going with Diddy getting approached, talked to, the feds have been building a case on him for a long time, and this will probably be one of the classic trials we get. He's got a former tall white former basketball player in college. They said he didn't perform that well in college, but I mean, if you make it to playing for Syracuse at all, you gotta be nice, even though you may not be nice at Syracuse. Things are, also he sold Revolt, which, this is something I don't know about the Revolt. Can you even sell that quickly? I'm thinking maybe what happened with Diddy was that he was in the process of selling it for a while, because if you guys recall, when the Cassie thing first happened, Diddy had stepped down, and Revolt was like, hey, we're running this without Diddy. He decided to step down, take some time away. I'm guessing they started the process of trying to sell it in that time period, and it just happened recently, or they just got news of it recently, but they published it now, and a lot of people will try to tie it in with, oh, he just immediately sold Revolt while this is all going on. They're like, selling a company can't be that fast, right? Especially one that big. I don't know. I've never run a massive company like that, so someone will have to tell me. There's only one way this can go, is either a historic victory for Diddy, which I don't see, or we get some great entertainment. I put out a tweet the other day where I said, we've gotten more classic court cases and trials in the past 2 years, or in the past year even, a year and a half, 2 years, then we've gotten classic albums. We've had Young Thug, we had the XXX one. We didn't really get to see the Pop Smoke one, even though one of those guys got a couple of years, just because he was 15 or something. We also had Gunna, which was part of the YSL one, and there's another one that I'm forgetting, the YNW Melly one, which I haven't been keeping up with too much. It's just the guy's been locked up for so long, I'm not even invested anymore, unless he's free. Oh, yeah, the YNW Melly one, it was a mistrial, and then there's going to be a new trial for it. So it's craziness. This is just straight up crime. The thing with Diddy, though, is we don't even know what the charges are, what the charges they're going to bring are going to be, or when they're going to bring these charges. It could be months from now, because if you recall, I think it was 6ix9ine that had gotten raided, or he had gotten arrested, then released. They didn't bring charges on him. Oh, no. Actually, they picked up 6ix9ine right away because they felt that his life was in danger by the gang. That's why they picked him up so quickly. Otherwise, I think they wouldn't have arrested him for a while. And I believe that they had raided him before that, when they said they found guns or something like that. So the fact that they raided him, we probably won't see something come out of this when it comes to Diddy for a while. Will Diddy try to go on the run? I don't know. I don't see it happening, because Diddy's just been in America his whole life. For him to try to go on the run, someone that famous, it would do numbers. But whatever is coming for Diddy, if they bring some big charges, which is what it looks like, I don't see the guy getting out from the rumors that we've been hearing. And one thing we got to take a look at is everybody that was really cool with Diddy. Anybody that was boys with Diddy. I'm looking at French Montana. French Montana, you were signed to Bad Boy. How much did you know? Or how much did you participate in? Because I feel like everybody knew what was going on. It was just how much they participated. Who else was really close with Diddy? The Khaled, DJ Khaled. How much did DJ Khaled know? He was Bad Boy. Machine Gun Kelly, I don't think Bad Boy was really even doing much for him, and he wasn't kicking it with Diddy too much. Meek Mill. Ooh, you guys remember that photo where Diddy, it was like 4 people or 5 people. Diddy was one of them, and Diddy posted it on his IG, and French Montana was in that photo, but he cropped him out, and they were like, oh yeah, he cropped out French Montana. It's just black excellence. That post aged like terribly. People are looking back at that now and like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have said that was excellence. Kevin Hart, pretty much everybody was boys with Diddy. I think this is somewhat bad because Diddy going down for this, if he does go down, albeit if he did do those things, it is more than deserved. It's kind of like Weinstein, but of the music industry, if he's accused of what he's doing, like moving people, trafficking, all of this other stuff. Everyone at one point had to go through Diddy or had to shake hands with Diddy. It was kind of a rite of passage for, 20 years? Or work with Diddy in some sort of capacity. So the fact that this pillar gets taken down is just something that's going to send shockwaves throughout the entire hip-hop space. And it's crazy because there was the whole East Coast, West Coast beef. We had Suge Knight, and Suge Knight fell on multiple fronts, not just business-wise, but also going to jail multiple times, still serving a prison sentence right now. And Diddy probably thought he got off scot-free and everything was going to be great and he won and things were going to be smooth sailing for him in life, and they were for a very, very long time, but things just come back to haunt you and bite you in the future. And that's what he's going to have to go through now. So imagine we see Diddy and Suge in prison and all the people around them that died. Hip-hop was really different back in that era. It's kind of like, think about it. Can you even imagine right now that a music executive is going to prison? Let's just say a new age music executive from 2016, hell, even 2010s, 2010 afterward, maybe even 2005 afterward. But I guess you could say that at that point, the music executives in the game were business people that just saw the opportunity in hip-hop, whereas back in the day, Diddy and Suge and the like that were likely to end up going to prison or doing anything like that came up from within hip-hop, as opposed to, hey, seeing an opportunity for a business and to make money from it, which they did make money from it, obviously, but you get what I'm saying. What intrigues me most is just how much we're going to see, because think about it. If we've heard and gotten confirmation, damn near, that Diddy blew up the car of Kid Cudi and made sure that Kid Cudi was at his home to see it blow up because he was talking to Cassie. Imagine what hasn't been revealed yet. This guy was moving like the Joker. He was moving like a madman, moving like the Penguin. And I think that will be one of the greatest days when we can just read through that. It's probably going to read through it's probably going to read through like some sort of novel. And it's not funny because, well, it is funny right now. Actually, no, I'm not going to take that back. It is funny because this is someone that was always about that spreading love, brother love. I'm trying to uplift. I'm trying to do this, and that. And then you see the actions, or we're about to see the actions, and ooh. I also wonder how long the investigation has been going on and what spurred it. That's another big interest of mine, because some people are saying, oh, hey, Diddy's so powerful. There's really no such thing as being too powerful unless Diddy was straight up tied in to politics, which he wasn't. He was maybe like somewhat adjacent, but unless someone is politically powerful, them being saved from the government is not really going to happen. They may be saved from the media and their peers, and they'll paint them with better headlines, but the government doesn't care about all that. I mean, Sam Bankman-Fried, that guy donated more than any of these rappers, and he's sitting in there. So if you do something that gets enough attention and gets out and would make those people look bad, no matter what level of power, you're getting knocked down. I mean, Jeffrey Epstein, and he was very, very politically connected. Eventually, they just had to say, hey, you gotta go, bro. We've done our best, but at this point, you're fried. And he had to go do his time. No, he didn't even get to do his time. We didn't even get to see his case. He just left up out of here, just like they say John McAfee did, which is one of the most interesting deletions, self-deletions we could say has occurred. John McAfee, not Epstein. We all pretty much know what happened there. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Will we see more people getting arrested? If Diddy's kids were complicit in this, that really bothers me, because how old were they when they were getting taught this kind of stuff? But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like I said, like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.